How do guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here today with some more reaction videos. Today we're going to be reacting to Mechanic Reacts to Bootleg car repairs. This is by the channel Real Mechanic Stuff. If you don't know who they are, I suggest going to check them out, they're really good. They get millions of views on the videos, but somehow haven't hit 1 million views yet. And they definitely deserve it. So if you want to go over there, subscribe, give them a like, watch their stuff. If you want to watch it without me talking over it too, well, there's the actual video I'm watching now. But that's enough waffle, let's just get straight into it, and I hope you enjoy.
Today we asked real mechanics to react to the sketchiest improvised car repairs we could find. Are these repairs safe or should they be avoided at all?
Yeah, I forgot to say, chat, today's scran is beef stew with broccoli, potato squares, and carrots. I don't know if you can see that, but it's banging. Anyway.
Costs. Let's see that first clip. Got a loose belt. Yeah. The zip ties came out.
No, what's he doing here? No, he's not. Oh God.
Using a zip tie to replace the belt. Yeah, you gotta use.
Is that an air conditioning compressor?
Wow.
There is no way in God's green earth that lasts longer than 3 seconds on the car. That's gonna get worn out instantly.
That blew my mind. I just took zippy ties to another level.
Yeah, man.
And you can't get the belt? That's magic, bro.
I don't know how long those are gonna hold. You know, there's a lot of stress at the angle right here where it kind of zips in.
Yeah,
right?
I think you got a couple minutes max. It's not gonna last 100,000 miles.
So what happens if this fix doesn't work?
Nothing. That snaps off and then your AC, you're back to 100 degrees.
There's a saying, and I think this is going to apply to a lot of the clips we watched today. You know, nothing is more permanent than a temporary fix that works. So maybe this is still on here right now.
If you need to get home, I'm trying that for sure. What's the worst that's gonna happen?
All right, so let's grade this clip.
Might snap off. Yeah, actually no, but it's not even that big of a deal actually, yeah. She's got me there, like she's right.
Would MacGyver be proud of this or hang his head in shame?
I'm pretty confident that he'd be proud.
He'll be happy as hell. Mom, we're taking off the belt off your van right now. Putting zippy ties.
The then van broke down in the middle of nowhere. Throttle cable broke.
So he's holding the throttle open.
Fixed it with the shoestring. Is it going through the dash?
Yes, it is. That's badass.
That's pretty good.
Badass.
I feel like that's probably more common than people think.
I've been in a situation like this with Matt's off-road recovery, where the throttle of his wrecker stuck on the steering column, but he fixed it with chain link and zip ties, and he was feeding it through the window.
He was
driving like that.
nice,
It's pretty dope.
This is why I wish I knew a lot about cars, because if I broke down in the middle of nowhere, I'd just have to ring AA. I'd have no idea what I'm doing. I can put jumper cables on the car. My mate broke down not long ago. We tried to put jumper cables on his car. Thought the car was just completely fucked. Left it. He came back in the morning, realised we put the jumper cables on wrong. So we're just thick as shit, basically. But it would be sick to know all this stuff. You just get it home if your car breaks down. That's sick.
Money.
You can do this. If your cable breaks, if it's a cable throttle on your car, you could totally rig something like this up and make it out.
Totally, as long as you drive a car from the 90s.
Yeah.
Or prior. Around 2000 is when a lot of manufacturers took their vehicles from using a throttle cable, where the cable would be connected, and so as you press down on the accelerator pedal, that plate is going to move and allow air in.
A physical connection from your foot to the engine.
Exactly. Early 2000s, a lot of manufacturers changed their vehicles from having this
I'm guessing no electric now.
physical connection to an electronic connection. We call it throttle by wire. As long as your car has a throttle cable, then this is an excellent hack.
My guy would be happy with that shit too.
Redneck fuel injection.
And you just need the car to move. You make a hole in it, you make a hole in your fuel line.
Oh.
You have the hose clamp as a metering device.
All right. Perfectly safe. Instead of the carb delivering fuel, it looks like we've got a controlled puncture in this fuel line.
Either he made a little hole, opening it up, tightening it up, so it gives it the right amount of gas so it can stay on.
So instead of direct injection, it's trickle injection.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally, that would work. You can keep an engine running by spraying something flammable like brake clean down the intake past the throttle plate, and you could keep it idling. But because of the design of the carburetor sitting right on top, the access being where it is, it makes it very easy for a fuel line to just drip fuel above the carburetor to do this. This will keep the engine running to get it on a trailer, or maybe you want to test out the the engine to see how that's running. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't be driving around like this.
I never.
What I don't understand is, how do these people remember literally everything? Like, they'll know each and every bolt on every car that's made. How? There's too many cars and they're all different. I don't get how you have that much knowledge about something. Obviously, yeah, if you love something, but still, there's way too many cars and they know everything and all. I don't get it. I'd be fucked. I'd know nothing.
Never done that.
No?
I've never done that one.
Would you try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Sanjo will try anything.
I know it's pretty dangerous because it catch fire.
Yeah, because if that fuel goes anywhere else.
Yeah, if it's an older car, usually the hood has like this. I don't know what made it. It's fiberglass. The covers. Those catch on fire.
Ooh.
Would MacGyver be proud of this guy or just shake his head?
Be somewhere in the middle. I feel like he'd be like,
Yeah. All right.
MacGyver loves all that. We got home.
Just don't burn down. All right, what we got going on? I see that's a house extension cable.
Is that for the window?
Window up. Wow. Oh man, I might need that for my car.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you turn it around,
It goes down.
It goes
Oh,
down.
That's sexy. That's actually really sexy right there.
when you are activating
I've seen people put like house light switches into the car and that, but I've never seen them put a plug socket on the side.
your power window switch to raise up the window, you are going to send voltage in one direction to raise the window up. When you press it to go into the opposite direction, that voltage is then going to be sent in the opposite direction. We call this reverse polarity, to make the motor spin backwards. Maybe he didn't have access to a switch, but it looks like he's like completely bypassed it and wired in a house extension cord, and to reverse the polarity, he just pulls out the extension cord and plugs it back in the opposite direction.
Why would someone do it this way instead of getting it done the correct way by like fixing a wire?
If you go back on that clip, he's in nowhere.
He's got him there, like.
Is it a good idea to
Was
use
either that or nothing.
household electrical connections in your car?
Household electrical connections are actually meant for much higher voltages and amperages that we might see in the car. This works.
All right, we got a aftermarket steering wheel.
No
Got a
horn.
loose connector. Yeah, no horn. Uh-oh, a light switch.
I've seen these before, light switch ones.
You know what's great? You
That's
could
pretty
just
funny.
leave it on as long as you want and walk away.
That is hilarious.
He did that just for fun.
I think so too.
That's straight fun.
Obviously, the wire was sitting right there. All he had to do was wire it up.
He's gonna be with some beers, chilling with the boys. Check this out. Honk honk. Everybody's losing That's why he did that.
Normally, your horn switch is a momentary contact switch that when you press it is going to allow the path for current to travel to your horn to honk honk. Instead of using a momentary contact switch, they just use your good old-fashioned household light switch.
Would MacGyver be proud of this?
I think he would ask why.
Oh, boy.
MacGyver would be mad.
This is a horn. This is
Yeah.
a non-necessity. You didn't have to do this.
Be like, bro, I know she left, but that was...
I know. They could have mounted that anywhere. I just want the crowd to know. Like, they could have mounted that under the dash if they wanted.
Yes.
They could have anywhere.
If you've got an amazing clip that you want to see real mechanics like Angelina here react to, go to realmechanicstuff.com, send it to us. Our producers watch all of it. Tony is locked in his office watching weird stuff like this next clip.
Oh, just got a demon underneath my car.
Demon?
On my
It's
steering column
possessed.
with a hammer.
Wow.
It's in some kind of Porsche.
Here
Sound like a
we
little
got
drum beat
the
right there.
rover, dangling down from our carrier bearing.
What's happened there? It's got a hole in it.
Okay. You don't want a vibrating drive shaft at all. Luckily, it's a simple removal.
Yep, so this right here is our carrier bearing.
$2,000 to fix it?
Surrounding it so that you don't get any kind of vibration. We are going to go ahead and throw in
Oh
our-
my god!
What is that?
Wow!
He just put a shit ton of zip ties on it.
Actually, kind of cool.
Push the cover back on. Let's see if it works.
Demon underneath the center console is gone.
What guy would be?
How do you just think of fixing it like
It's gonna
that?
fit in the space you need because of the squish, and you're getting some dampening because of the squish. That's cool. I like it. I approve.
All hail the squish.
All hail the squish.
How long do you think this hack will last?
Forever.
I would do it.
Nah,
I would
surely
love
it can't.
MacGyver would be proud.
It's zip ties.
All right, we're on a motorcycle this time.
It's just a brake.
Oh, wait, whoa, that's pliers. That's like cheap of the cheap pliers too.
Whereas you squeeze it.
It's still line. It's not too bad.
That's just clutch.
Is that clutch? That's clutch? Seems to be okay. Let's
That's
see.
how you do in your
Drive
clutch.
it. Drive it. He didn't drive it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
That's loose. Like, he doesn't even have a zip tie.
Yeah.
That's a teaser.
He made this up.
He didn't even guy. He just put the pliers.
We didn't
back
even
in.
see where that was connected.
This is not safe.
Sorry, dude. The boys don't fall for that one.
Would you say it's safe to ride a bike like that?
No.
Wanted to see it though.
Yeah, I want to see it too.
I want to see it.
I think MacGyver will want to see it as well.
Yeah.
So would you say he's proud of this hack or absolutely
No.
ashamed?
He's a shame.
MacGyver would want you to do better.
All right, looks like it's raining outside. We're in some kind of SUV. Stop sign.
Aha.
You gonna stop?
His windscreen wipers
Oh,
don't
wait,
work.
What are those strings? The classic windshield wiper strings.
Well,
He
works.
definitely sounded like a redneck.
Motor don't work. The switch doesn't work. You blew a fuse and you can't fix it. You grab your shoelaces. Yeah, my dude.
this
This is
one
how
way.
you bond with your friends these days.
Maybe his wipers aren't.
Or you just don't drive the car.
How often would you say windshield wipers just stop working? Not the wiper blade itself, but like the motor.
If it's an old car, it's pretty common. The motors get old and tired of the weather. Everything burns them out, and it's going back and forth. Everything burns his wires. That's
With
a common thing.
things with age just end up breaking.
Yeah, my back, my legs, my knees.
All right, would MacGyver be proud of this?
I think you would.
He's proud.
How is he proud of that?
Forward.
Yeah.
You run into a problem where you turn the key, and no matter how many times you turn it, this is all you get.
Haven't had that issue yet.
Step in all of this.
It's like a big
You
old
walk up to
limited
the
or
corner. This, my friends, is called a starter solenoid. What you want to
Yeah.
do is you want to make continuity
Uh-oh.
between those two terminals.
This is why these were very easy to steal.
It will spark.
Sexy.
That starts the car.
You could do that with any starter solenoid. It doesn't have to be a Ford, but it's easier on a Ford because the starter solenoid is mounted right in that fender area.
How
That's
they
the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
back in the day. All you do is pop your hood, crack that going, and there was no locking in the steering wheel.
Why would the car people, why would they
This
make the
doesn't
car that
work
way?
in modern day cars at all.
Oh no, it's a totally different system. Well, you can still start a Civic, kind of. You can like screwdriver right there, it'll start.
Cars use a starter motor, an electric motor, to turn over the mechanical engine because the engine can't just start at a standstill. On old Fords, the starter is usually comprised of the electric motor as well as a solenoid that is going to help control voltage and amperage to the starter motor. The starter solenoid has got a small amount of current that's going to be from the driver to control a large amount of current. And to do this, it's got a big plunger that's going to make contact. That contact is now going to take voltage straight from your battery through this big thick cable and run that down to your starter. What he's doing is bypassing that plunger and the input from the driver's ignition switch. So the starter's now engaging. And that's why you're also seeing sparks, because he's creating that connection.
Bam! Look at that.
Woo! 4th of July.
Sweet.
Sparks
Would
look sick
MacGyver
as,
be
man.
Proud of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
He didn't make
Oh,
nothing,
what? He'd
so
be
there's
proud of
something with
stealing.
that, being like,
Our final improvised hack comes from MacGyver himself. Let's see how
Oh,
he
here we
handles
go.
a brake repair job.
Under fire. Nice Mercedes.
Oh, punctured a fuel line. Oh, it's brake line. Brake fluid's not red.
Just pop it. Well, there's still
Wow.
in the power steering, right? Maybe I can pump it into the brake cylinder.
Oh
What?
my
What is he?
God. No way.
We'll jump the f out.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Me, man. That's bad.
My boy, we got brakes.
Pop the hood.
It sounded like a line
I don't even get what just happened mechanical wise. I just why was he climbing out the car to do it?
from the Fast and Furious. Pop the hood.
Pop the hood.
Just pop it.
Myself.
That hood is going slam into your windshield, into your roof. He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that.
So he's refilling the brake master cylinder reservoir with power steering fluid, which that actually looks like he's got like a fuel line because that's like clear fluid coming out. He's putting it into the brake reservoir to fill the reservoir with fluid to push fluid in through the master cylinder, which would then push fluid
And would it
out to
work?
the brakes. But they cut the brake line, so it would be a constant loop of fluid coming out. Not gonna work. Sorry, MacGyver.
Dang. Busted. MacGyver is
So it's pointless.
accurate? Ah.
But
Who would have thought,
let's
yeah?
give it to him. It's MacGyver.
Gotta give it to me.
It has to
How
work.
come that-
They
that's not how it
couldn't have done
works.
this if it didn't actually work.
Yeah.
Please do not forget to subscribe.
Don't know about
like
that one,
the
love.
video as well. Thank you, Sandra.
Well, you heard it from them first. You need to like and subscribe the video. Hey, he said it. I hope you did enjoy though. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn notifications on so you don't miss a time you upload. That was really interesting, and if I learned anything, which it wasn't about how cars work, it's that I need a friend who knows a lot about cars. I can't be asked learning all that. I need a friend who knows everything about cars. Because that just seems like it's going to make my life a lot easier. But anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll catch you next time. Good boy.